Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading for you guys, and I've already shuffled these cards and we'll get right into it. And the first oracle is community, gathering around. So this is a number 8. So this is some type of, community, or you're getting together with somebody. Yeah, that's what that's about. This is maybe building with somebody, but it's definitely getting together with somebody, and it is in the name of progress or movement because it's a number 8. And so now we have the benefactor, and we see these two mice, and that's her man, right? And she's really happy and content. And this is grace and generosity. This is a number 3. So threes are really about collaborating and manifesting, right? Making things real. But this, and this grace and generosity, sometimes you can only manifest with generosity, right? Really, generosity toward humanity. I don't mean you need to, give your check from last week, of course, right? But this is somebody being very grateful, and she's really grateful that, this is gratitude that she is with this mouse, her mane, her husband, or whatever he is to her, right? And, in mice world. But this is togetherness. He's wearing a crown. So this is very cool. So generosity, somebody may want to share with you, right? Because they're sharing for sure. And then we have the wailing tree. This is reconciliations. It is. It's a number 14, which is a 5. So when we have a 5, we have some type of a challenging chapter happening here. You look like you're going to, you are going to reconcile, Sagittarius, with somebody who wants a community with you, like sharing, basically. I feel like with the grace and generosity. Let's see what these cards have to say for Sagittarius, and we start with fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. So here is the hot air balloon, and they're going somewhere. This is like, this is shape shifting in your life, where you feel like you're on your path possibly, or you're striving to fulfill your true potential, or your love life, whatever it is that you are trying to fulfill. And this is fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. So there's change that is here, and somebody had to embark on a new adventure or change themselves or something like that in order to kind of shape shift, right? That's what shape shifting is. The shapeshifter is the one who is picking new lifelines, basically, and kind of going with the universe, right? And trusting source, but at the same time trusting the divine plan, but at the same time making their own, right? Shape shifting. And we work together, right? It's really, the universe, the higher power always has the divine has the last word, really. But we can work together. We can co-create with the divine. And ancestor. So ancestor is somebody who, we see all these people here. These are people who are dead. These are spirits, right? And so this is past lives. It can be ancient wisdom. It's a number 5. So, the Hierophant is associated with wisdom, right? Faith and wisdom. So something's going on here for sure. Something cool. And your great wave awaits, Sagittarius. So you have a new venture here, and right now Aries, which we're in Aries season, everything's Aries. I just put out that Neptune and Aries video with all the horoscopes. I will pin that at the top of the comments today, as I did yesterday. But everything's, the sun is in Neptune, the sun is in Aries, the moon is, we're just coming out of a moon. Oh, it's a 2-week cycle though, the new moon in Aries, the eclipse, yeah. And so, and eclipses are about endings. They can be about things that are revealed to us. Yeah, kind of like surprises for sure. So with Aries is all about new beginnings. Aries is like, I'm going for this. I'm going to go get that. I have the courage, I have the drive, and I certainly have the desire. So yeah, so if you guys want to get a psychic reading with me, you sure can. I'm always checking for accuracy all day long, right? And then you can get a tarot reading too, and all that is usually done the same way I'm doing it with you right now. You are telling me when to pull the cards, so it's very cool. It's very interactive. If you would like just a video, a private video, I'll send that to you. But on the psychic readings, I'm able to read your energy, or a couple people, or if you don't know somebody, you just met them or something like that, or you need your own insight. Those are good for that. And you can get a past life reading with me, Dolores Cannon style, super powerful to help you live your life really fully, because it gives you this information, this insight about a past life and what we're doing in this life, that if we learn from that past life, then you're not going to continue to like bring that karma into your life. Like you can really let that go. That's what the South Node is about, and that's what these past life readings are about, letting things go that no longer serve us, that come from past lives, but we're not aware of it. So you can get one of those. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. Everything's in the description box. So here, Sagittarius, the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. So there's something that is very unfulfilling here. And, you know, maybe this person has walked out on you, or you guys broke up, because we have reconciliations. But that can talk about the past as well, because there is something here about the past. We have the ancestor, and we start the reading with the World card. 6 of Cups. Could be somebody from the past for sure. 5 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Excuse me. The Lovers is here. Here they are, naked. Yeah, they are. And of course, the angel is blessing them. And the angel's bringing them insight. It's also like the angel is there to bless them, but it's to wake them up, kind of like judgment, right? Like, wake up, you're supposed to be together. You have a soul bond. It's really what the Lovers is about. And it can be choosing that, right? The Lovers is about choosing that. And somebody in this reading chooses that. Like this person, Sagittarius, because of the ancestor, and they're fulfilling their destiny as a cosmic change maker. This is not an energy that is not procrastinating, but it's not like a lax energy. We're in Aries season. This is a very active energy. I'm going to fulfill that. We do have Judgment here, and the Queen of Cups. We have Chariot, Page of Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess. So look at all the majors. We have the World, the Lovers, High Priestess, Judgment, and the Chariot card. So this is all about movement. And I said that because of this whole fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker, right? Aries is about change. Aries is, I'm going to go get something new. And so here we have that in the reading. That's what the Chariot is about. And somebody is trusting. When we see fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker, they're trusting. They're trusting the divine plan. We see it here with the High Priestess. She is the all-knowing, right? The High Priestess always trusts. That's like her job, right? She's got to trust in the divine plan. All right, so here we start with the World card. This is reaching the peak. This is letting things go so I can have a brand new cycle. It's coming full circle. This is very Aries too, but it's not an Aries card, right? Coming full circle. And so maturity and leaving things behind that no longer serve, but it is really finally reaching the mark, right? This can be having your wish. And she is so happy. She's naked in her own skin. And she's got all the elements there, and she's dancing, right? She's known as the dancer, naked. So feeling very good about herself, feeling very good in her own skin, feeling like she is a child of the world. Like, this is how I came in, and I'm being very authentic. She's naked. So this is about something very authentic. Like somebody feels like this is natural. You're supposed to be together. So the 6 of Cups sits in the challenge. We'll get a card. In this reading, it's a challenge because it sits next to the 5 of Cups, which is something like a sad ending. Now we have the 7 of Swords. So, you know, this is in the challenge. This person that wants to reconcile with you might have been sneaky here, right? But this is also, it's a plan. There was a plan here, because we know, because of what I've been kind of basically saying, right? This is like planned out. This isn't, you know, if you're trying to fulfill your destiny, you are as a change maker, then there's a plan there of sorts. The 5 of Cups sits in the root, why it's all happening. So there's grieving here. Something may end, because the World card also talks about endings, as does the 5 of Cups. Judgment is about an ending, because it's about rebirth. So, you know, you can't have rebirth without an ending, right? So here we have something that is sad, that is ending, but It could have already ended here. It maybe somebody could be closing out their own cycles. This person could be closing out their own cycle in their own life that has nothing to do with you, really, in order to fulfill this. The World card is a major fulfillment. That's what it's about. And yeah, it is. And that is a number 3. So 3s are manifestation and collaborations. That's what they represent. So in the past, we see the 4 of Swords. This is a meditation, dreaming and wanting to heal things. Possibly it can be all in your own head sometimes, but there's some peace to it because he's lying in the church, right? And we can say that there's faith here. There's faith to either heal something or have something. But let's get another card on that. It sits in the past. And the 4s are also about stability. So whatever this person is dreaming of, it is connected to something like secure or stable or solid, right? Things like that. And so let's get a card on the 4 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles sits reversed here. This is in the past. This person, this could be a plan. It could. 4 of Swords. The swords are about the mind. Because here we have the 7, and this is a plan here. I'm pretty sure this is a plan. And so the 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is like, it can be like a breakup here, but it's definitely a cycle that is like ending here. And somebody was like, meditating on that or praying on it or just all in their head, all about that. And in some way, there's some type of ending that brings stability here because we have the World card. This is based on Saturn, right? Saturn is to achieve. You've got to have self-discipline. You've got to, you need this ambition, or there are restrictions, basically. So, and there are restrictions in this reading. There's something that happened here because of the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. So when we see this here, it's a maturity, but there's somebody knows that something has to end. The World card ends any cycle or all cycles that have to do with interfering in your life's purpose. This is based really on the 10th house because it's a Saturnian. It's about Capricorn's 10th house, which is my true purpose. Yeah, it's like how you want to be seen in the world. The 10th house is career and ambition. So it is about the true purpose in many ways, and that's what somebody's releasing a cycle, and we're in a brand new cycle with Aries. Where like this is the most like seriously, if there's a new cycle during the zodiac, during the the horoscopes and on the zodiac zodiacal wheel, it would be Aries. There's plenty more, right? There are plenty more, but Aries is the first sign. The very first sign. So this is all about new beginnings. And so we see that here. Something closes out and something opens up. That's what it's about. The world, now we have this Lover's card, and somebody seeing themselves as the lover here, you or them, Sagittarius. So, that really is all about a choice for a soulmate, right? We have fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Here's the King of Cups. This is a choice in love. This is somebody who sees themselves in a spiritual love with somebody. Excuse me. It's a cosmic, it's a soul bond, and they see that, and they are choosing it. Excuse me, you guys. Here's the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen in the reading, right? And so the Queen sits underneath the World card. This is an ending in love. It's achieving your dreams in love, right? If you've ever heard that song by Tito Nieves, it's a salsa song, and it's he says in Spanish, in order to realize my dreams in love, for my ideal, my pareja, my partner, right? So it's really beautiful, and that's really what this is about. This is achieving this cosmic love, and having that and going there and making whatever arrangements have to be made here or adjustments in someone's life to have it. That's what this is about. And the Queen of Cups, we'll get a card on it, and now we have the King of Wands. All right, so that could be you, Sagittarius. Maybe your person is a water sign. It's a possibility. Now we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is sitting in the near future, and this is about somebody wanting to hold on to you, and that's why we're talking about these these chapters closing, right? A major chapter. The World card is like, these are life chapters that are closing out, right? Not just, I broke up with, my beau the other day, and we were together for like 2 months, and it's just, no, this is more serious. Yeah, it really is. And it definitely is. Now we have the Judgment card. It sits in the concern. This is rebirth. Or maybe this person wants you to forgive them, because we have reconciliations and wailing. This person was crying for, this is about crying for a reconciliation. It's about being sad because you need to reconcile with your your twin or your soulmate, things like that, for sure, with your twin flame. And here he's crying. It's hard to see him, but he's in the tree. Well, you probably can. And there he is crying. And so, and he wants to reconcile with somebody. And there is a difficult chapter because it's a 5. 14 is a 5. So now this person wants to hold on to you and close out whatever cycles. Yeah. Now Judgment will get a card. It's in the concern, and here with the Knight of Wands. This is, I'm going to take action. I want rebirth. I want a second chance. I want forgiveness. This is an awakening as well. Yeah. And so it definitely can be, because we have the 4 of Swords. This is a spiritual card, as is the Lovers for sure. But this here, somebody has awakened because they know who their destiny is. That's what this is about, right? Here's the Chariot, sits in the environment, Sagittarius. This is movement. We're going to just leave that there because it's too beautiful. Yeah. And this is movement. This is overcoming obstacles, taking control in your life, getting in your Fred Flintstone car, right? Your Chariot there. And the hopes and the fears is this card here, which is the Page of Pentacles, and this is about a new start. It can be a hope that, this is a hope to have value in your life, right? This person values you, but it's also, the World card is all about value, basically. I only say this because this is the cycle, the ideal achievement, the ideal person, the ideal whatever that you want in your life. And let me close out these other cycles. Here it is being reiterated. I feel like this person is probably coming to talk to you, because this shows up, this is really the hopes and the desires, but it shows up here like in the action that's being taken. This person wants to speak to you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's underneath the 4 of Swords, which sometimes can be about talking. Those are swords, right? Here we have the Tower reversed. So the Tower reversed, this person's just dreaming about speaking to you, really. The Tower reversed, wow, that can be rebuilding. It can be, my values have changed because I had a powerful realization. Yeah, wow. And so that's what this is about. This is what somebody's learned. Yeah, this person. The High Priestess sits in the potential outcome, Sagittarius. This is the all-knowing, right? There could be a Piscean or a Scorpio in this reading, especially with Judgment. We'll get a card. We have the 3 of Swords in the upright with it. Yeah, so this is, there's been like, this person probably either disappointed you or broke your heart, or they are, maybe broke somebody else's heart. But it looks like that they were kind of, the bottom of the deck, I feel like was 8 of Cups. I don't remember. But this can be like, I'm unfulfilled. The 3 of Swords can be about just heartbreak or, heartache and disappointment. But there's something here, like a cycle was closed out because it was not fulfilling. And now somebody's seeing their destiny, and that is with you. And destinies are always fulfilling. Yes, they are. Even if they just are, right? We're going to end this reading. Thanks so much for joining me here. If you guys want to see the Neptune in Aries, I'll put it at the top. That is the astrology for now. Neptune in Aries. Everything's Aries. You'll want to see that because it's really important for all of us. All the horoscopes are there, and for our goals, not really goals, but our new endeavors. That's really what it's about. We could be seeing things brand new too, which can make a huge difference when your perspective changes. That's a new beginning for you, right? Sometimes without even taking action, but usually a new perspective will kind of, result in some type of action. But Neptune and Aries, it's going to be at the top of the comments. If you guys want to get a reading with me, everything's in the description box. Great reading, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for joining me, and like, share, and subscribe. It's always helpful to the channel. Thanks so much, you guys.